Hey guys, welcome back to Ask Nutritionist Deepa. I am taping this episode in the local Jewel grocery store, and this episode is specifically for people out there who are transitioning to plant-based diet and still figuring it out what to cook for their meals, and they're new to variety of plant-based ingredients, and are rushing and still need some help with meal planning as you are transitioning. There are certain products which we are going to look for that are extremely will come in handy, and the task of transitioning to plant-based won't look as daunting for you guys. Okay, so let's look at, I'm in the natural organic section of the grocery store. Usually that's where you will find these items, but just because everything in this aisle, and if it says natural, organic and plant-based, doesn't mean it's really good product. What you want to look for example, there is a organic chickpea pasta, and really when it comes to transitioning to plant-based for health reasons, you want to look for products which are low in fat and high in fiber. So when I say low in fat, I mean look for something which is ready to eat, which has probably less than 3 grams of fat per serving. Okay, and fiber, more the better. Okay, so for example, this particular pasta has 2.5 grams of fat and 4 grams of fiber. So it kind of meets our guideline. But so there are plenty of pastas now, lentil pastas, bean pastas. But what I want you guys to really look at is there are variety of bean and quinoa based bowls. Okay, so beans and brown rice. There is a cauliflower based quick meal. Okay, and again, this may not be, this particular product, total fat 8 grams, not a good idea. But again, this is probably for something which you do once in a while, when instead of eating a burger or something fried, or if you don't know, then this may be your plan C, I would say. If there are other options here which are better. For example, this True Roots has Spanish style quinoa product but again 4 grams of fat. But like I said, we are in the transitioning phase here, so we can't be too strict. I want to make sure that you have enough choices to really transition out. Oh, this is an interesting one, a cauliflower spaghetti. Okay, maybe worth looking at it. Okay, then come on back. My favorite section, lot of beans based products. There is a bean and lentil blend that you can look at. It's just plain, so hardly any fat in it. There is a white rice which is made out of lentils. So look for, again, like I said, some ready to eat options which are low in fat, which means probably less than 3 grams of fat, and high in fiber. And when it comes to fiber, more the better. Now we are going to move from this section to the sauces section and see what can we find to make a bowl at home, and then we will go to the freezer section and then the produce section. Okay, see you in a minute. So now I'm in the sauce and salsa section of the grocery store, because you need sauce to put on your pasta, or you will need bowls. If you're making bowls with vegetables and grains and beans like we talked about, then you need sauce. So when you're looking at sauces, again, the goal here is to find something which is low in fat, because a lot of the sauces have olive oil and cheese added to it. So look for something which has pretty much 0 grams, or now this particular one has just 1 gram of fat and no sugar, or very, very low sugar. So read the ingredients very carefully. You want something, again, low fat and no added sugar or minimal sugar. So another handy dandy ingredient to have in your pantry as you are transitioning out is looking at the salsas. Okay, so there are a lot of salsas which have, again, no fat and no sugar. So you want to look for salsas which are low in fat and pretty much have no sugar. I thought this penayo was a good one, which has only tomato water, jalapeno and garlic. Okay, so and then there are some ready to use skillet sauces, okay, which I would recommend you guys to try it. Okay, these are going to come in handy. They have fajita sauce, they have taco sauce, all kinds of sauces. Again, same rule: no fat, no sugar, minimal ingredients, and ingredients that you can pronounce. So since we are in the aisle section, I was browsing through and I saw these wonderful sauces by Melinda's, which has peri peri garlic sauce, which has amazingly good flavor. You know, for those of you who like peri peri, or ghost pepper steak sauce, habanero sauce, and believe it or not, zero fat, guys, zero fat, and not. I didn't find anything that was I couldn't pronounce in terms of ingredient. So again, a clean label product. Now. Okay, here I have a sugar-free barbecue sauce, which is really awesome. It's very hard to find a sugar-free barbecue sauce, and I found one. It is by G. Hughes. So again, please explore the aisles and find things low in fat, low in sugar, and clean label. Okay, there are a lot of products. That's the whole point of doing this episode, is to just to guys to explore you. Expose you guys to the idea that there are products available. Okay, so now I'm in the rice section of Jewelosco, and what I found is amazingly cute-looking little packs of just rice and vegetables. So these are going to come in very handy. Again, if you are looking for something quick. They have barley, they have bulgur and quinoa blends together, and they have this individual servings of organic red and white quinoa. Again, this is our plan B or C to be eaten when we are rushing or transition. Food group that people who are going transitioning to plant-based is meat. Okay, so my 2 cent advice on getting meat analogs. These meat analogs are extremely processed and high in fat, so it's not a good option. But you can try things like tofu, tempeh. Alright. Interestingly enough, they have cooked quinoa in this section, and you can buy these vegan egg roll wraps and use them for making wraps. Now, as you can see, there are cheeses out here, but if you look at the nutritional value of it, they are as high in fat as regular cheese. So again, if you are transitioning to plant-based for health reasons, you want to be conscious, you want to be mindful about choosing clean label, minimally processed food. In the frozen section of the grocery store now, and Amy's is one of the brands that I think offer pretty decent meals. Again, if you're transitioning out, they have the organic tofu, brown rice, broccoli bowl, and vegetable korma with curried vegetable with dal. So again, please come here and explore some of the options. In the vegetable section of the frozen aisle, and believe it or not, guys, there are so many good frozen vegetables that you can use, and literally they save my life every day, because otherwise fresh vegetables, cutting, chopping, cleaning, keeping up is hard. So frozen vegetables is a perfect example. Thank you. Of something that is going to be convenient. Now come here, look here. We have riced veggies. We have veggie spirals. That cauliflower gnocchi from Green Giant is a really good product. It's vegan and it turns out really good. My most recent favorite brand is Tommy's, and they have these vegetable blends which are slightly seasoned. Okay, so this is cauliflower, green beans. So again, frozen section of the vegetables is another section to explore to find clean label, ready to eat options to integrate in your lifestyle. Okay, so I think we have covered pretty much. I hope you guys got a general idea as to, not get stuck if you're transitioning out and not get frustrated that this is too hard, this is too time consuming. Please use these bridge fruits to transition out until you find recipes that you like, until you find time to completely devote to meal planning. Okay, thanks again for joining me. Thanks my lovely intern Thalia. Without her I can't shoot these videos. So thank you, and I will see you guys soon.